Well, tackling the global challenge of ocean plastics is going to require everyone to step up and find innovative solutions to reduce plastic waste from both grassroots levels to global agreements. We know in a couple of years, very, very soon, Expo City in Dubai is going to be hosting the COP28, which has got some great initiatives. And we often talk about our city in Dubai and also the wider UAE. They're so proactive when it comes to these green initiatives.
That is so true. Consider the fact one of the most commonly used initiative is banning the usage of plastic bags. Now, that was the first one that, we got impacted with, and that positive impact, if you see, today most of us carry a big jute bag or a cloth bag when we go out shopping. And slowly yet steadily, we will try and eliminate plastic off our day-to-day usage.
Well, our next guest on TSB is Marloes Ophof, the Director of Operations from the W Dubai at Mina Seyahi, where they've entered into a fantastic initiative alongside B Water to help tackle some of these goals. And I think that Marloes is joining us via Zoom. Hey, good afternoon, and thank you very much for your time on Talk 100.3.
Good afternoon. Thank you so much for having me.
It's great to have you here. Great to hear your energy. Talk to me about this. How did this partnership between Destination Mina Seyahi and also B Water come about?
Well, it happened actually almost a year ago. So in June 2022, we decided to pledge to remove the single-use plastic bottles from our operations. And this also comes into the support of the UAE government's initiative of Dubai Can. And we started with one of our restaurants, Busola, and we implemented that on the 7th of July. And since then, we have saved over 19,000 plastic bottles from this venue alone. So this was like the key factor to move on with this partnership.
No, this is a fabulous number. I mean, that number itself is astonishing. But tell me something, what has been the response of the people who come there? Because normally people who come in, we've got used to getting those plastic bottles, we use them, throw them and move on with life. How have people responded to this move of yours?
It's a very, very positive response. I think not only Dubai, the world is slowly getting ready for more sustainable initiatives. And because we really wanted to take it to the next level, we partnered up with B Water, and we actually now have launched our fully automated bottling solution on site. So we no longer have to fly in water or bring in water from any other sources. We have our own bottling solution. It's called the BiG 1500. And since the 2nd of March, we cut the ribbon and we're ready to provide on bottling. So this is a great initiative that will eventually help all our outlets and also our guest rooms to really remove full plastic.
Also, even in the guest rooms, there's going to be taps. Tap. I was going to say tap water, but it's not tap water as you know it. It's more like behind the bar where you've got the fancy tap that comes down.
Yes, the fancy tap. So basically, what we're doing is, trying to remove about 1.5 million plastic bottles from our operation on an annual basis. So as we have the 3 hotels, Le Meridian West and NW at Destination Mina Seyahi, we have 832 rooms plus quite a few venues. So we can really contribute to having no plastic bottles in our hotel rooms, in our venues. So slowly, we will be completely plastic free.
My dad would like this because ever since he went to a restaurant that had water and sparkling water that was refilled, he now classifies that as a fancy restaurant. He doesn't want to go anywhere else where, you can take your bottle up and you can fill up the sparkling water yourself and have it.
Well, it's good that you actually mentioned it because obviously we're focusing on the guest-facing areas, but slowly we're also going to the non-guest-facing areas. So even for our associates, we'll have refillable water stations partnered up with B Water.
Oh, interesting. But, when you do something like this, there is cost implication aligned with it too. In the long run, maybe it will, supersede or probably show the benefits of this installation. But right now, when you're installing it at such a huge level, how have the numbers looked?
The numbers obviously look great. See, in the end of the day, this is a starting phase, right? The aim of the game is not necessarily to save a lot of money. It's to save the planet. So we want to ban plastic. We want to commit to a more sustainable operation, reduce the carbon footprint. We're also not having to transport this anymore. So that is the aim of the game at the first phase.
I like this, but it's also a bit healthier, isn't it? Isn't it having water in glass bottles rather than in plastic the whole time?
Always.
Absolutely. It's very much nature inspired. We respect the environment and we contribute to a better us, right? Because the water doesn't only taste good, it also makes you feel good. So it really adds up for us.
Yeah, would there be one more option of maybe infusions?
See, you can do anything you would like to do with the water. We tap it for you. If in the end of the day in the restaurants where we tap it, we can also infuse it. I mean, the world is full of options with this different kind of solutions that we have now.
Oh, this is exceptional. Has there been a reaction from any other hotels or any other places that are like, oh, Destination Mina Seyahi are on this. We better do the same thing. Are you keeping a competitive eye on the industry?
Always. I mean, we like to be the first in everything, right? So in the end of the day, I hope that this inspires others to follow.
Okay, well, this is incredible. And when you look back, I guess, you mentioned that partnership, obviously, between B Water and Destination Mina Seyahi, and also the initiative of the BiG 1500. What's your next challenge? Is there another set of sustainability goals that you guys are looking to achieve?
Well, the world is rapidly changing, right? So as you mentioned, COP28 is coming. We're looking at climate change. So this is a first step. And we keep a close eye to see what else we can contribute to.
Mm-hmm. Would this initiative be then, probably taken over as a global initiative, or will it be just limited to the UAE?
I hope so. I mean, in the end of the day, we are all here together, and it's not only what we do here in the UAE. We like to inspire at a more global level as well to set in this as an example.
Well, Marloes, congratulations on all your work. I think this is a great initiative. It really is a win-win-win for everyone, which always makes that to be a great business decision. So, well, congratulations on all your work in having this partnership between Destination Mina Seyahi and B Water. And thanks for joining us on Talk 100.3.
Perfect. Thank you so much for having us. And just in case you do need a tip for your friends, because I heard you looked for a great place with a view, we have a restaurant on the 31st floor of W Dubai Mina Seyahi called Atiko.
Yes. Okay, Atiko, 31st floor. Thank you very much. There's Marloes Ophof, the Director of Operations from the W Dubai at Mina Seyahi. And you are seeing more and more of this when it comes down to hotels and bars right across the UAE, that they're looking to have the still water and the sparkling water that's on tap. And I always thought to myself, is that a cost initiative? Like, is that to save money? But it's actually cutting down on the plastic. It's better for the environment.
Well, yes. I mean, I think there will be a cost implication in the long run, because Marloes was also mentioning that there is a certain amount of transportation that goes into when you're bringing those bottles in. You also need to have a storage system to stack those bottles in at the right temperature. So there is, a secondary cost that is involved beyond just the cost of the bottles and water. So yeah, in the long run, it will save you some money too.
If you want to get in contact with us, 0586861003. You're on TSB, Talk Sport Business on Talk.